In today's rule of retirement, we want to examine the different tax buckets that you have saved money in and how those will impact your future. So the first area that we're going to look at is your taxable monies, and those are places where you have already paid taxes on there. So this will apply typically to money that you have in bank accounts or brokerage accounts with the terms non-qualified. So that means it's not qualified for tax deferral. So any growth that we get on this money, we are paying taxes on either by dividends and interest or in long-term or short-term capital gains. And so this creates a tax burden that we may have on an annual basis on these monies as they have growth. Now, tax deferred is a bucket that a lot of people have saved money for. This is going to apply to your 401k or company plans that you have. It will also apply to your traditional or rollover IRAs. And these are going to be accounts where you did not pay taxes when you made the contribution, but everything is growing at a point where when you take it out, it will be 100% income taxable. Doesn't matter if you've grown money or lost money, you will have to pay tax on the withdrawals out of this bucket at whatever your ordinary income tax rate is. In retirement or pre-retirement, just whenever you take the money out, you will have to pay tax at that level. And so then that most advantageous bucket, and the one that most people like, is what's called the tax-free bucket. And so these are monies that have had the taxes paid on them as they went in, but then they've been able to accumulate tax-free interest and obviously tax-free withdrawal in the future. And so today there are only two places that the government gives completely tax-free growth and tax-free withdrawal potential. Sometimes people think municipal bonds will fit into this, but it's not exactly tax-free, especially here in Tennessee with Hall tax, but also the interest goes to making your Social Security more taxable. So tax-free buckets today are what we find in Roth IRAs and then properly structured life insurance. And so as we look at our retirement savings picture, we can position monies into each of these buckets depending on how we want to pay taxes. A lot of times you can invest in the same instrument regardless of which bucket you're in, except for tax-free, but you can get similar types of returns, but obviously the taxable nature of what you take out will change drastically. So we want to understand taxes in your retirement, but also how to minimize that, and by investing in different areas, we can have a diversified tax picture.